What's up, guys? I've got a Mercedes van here, Mercedes Sprinter 2500 diesel, and I'm gonna show you all how to do an oil change on this. Not that difficult, just a little bit different than your average oil change. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is to remove all the things in the way. Here is your oil filter housing down here, and as you can see, it's below all of this. So the first thing you need to do is take this off. I've already kind of unclamped it for video purposes. It's not that difficult. It'll pop right out of this and it pulls right out of that, so that's pretty simple. These studs are in these rubber gaskets, so that just pulls up. There's a tab underneath here for your hot cable end, because anybody who works on these Sprinters knows that the battery is underneath the driver's seat. And then the next thing you need to do is undo these electrical connectors, undo this hose clamp, take that off, and then this will just come out and you can set it to the side. Now you have plenty of room to get to your oil filter housing there. So what I used to take that loose was a strap wrench, like so, but I believe it's an 84 millimeter to take that filter off. So the filter's loose. Take it the rest of the way off. And as you can see, that filter is pretty dirty. So with your oil filter, it should have given you two new seals or gaskets. The big one right here, it goes around the base of the oil filter right there, and then the small one, it goes right on the tip of that. So I'm going to change them out, and then I'll show you how to put the new filter on this. So again, there's the old filter, and I've already put the new seals on the housing, and here is a new filter. Quite a bit of difference there. So these paper filters, and just push that right on there, and this is ready to screw back into the housing, which I've covered up with a paper towel to keep anything from falling in there. The next step would be obviously to drain the oil, and I have already broke this loose with a 13 millimeter socket. So the next thing would be to drain the oil from the oil pan, and I did this before I put the filter back in. I will do that after I've put the plug back in. And there's the oil, black as coal. So we'll let this oil drain, and then we will put the plug back in, and then we will put the filter back in, and then add oil. Okay, I put the drain plug back in, and so I'm going to remove this towel that I used to cover the filter housing. We screw in the filter, and got the filter together with the new seals on it and the new paper filter, and so we're gonna put it in there, and just tighten it back up. Pretty long-winded. Get as tight as you can with your hand, and then after that I'll probably take my strap wrench and give it like a quarter of a turn or something like that, just to give it a good snug and get a good seal. You don't want to over tighten it, but you obviously don't want it to be too loose. So I'm going to tighten that a little bit, and then we'll add So now that the oil filter is tight, I'm just gonna add oil. The oil capacity I looked up, I believe, is like 13.2 quarts. So you can just go ahead and start dumping your oil in there. And after that, check your dipstick starter and you should be ready to go. And you can assemble everything back that I showed you how to disassemble. It's all pretty simple. So that's how you change the oil in a Mercedes van. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all.